Hello everyone, and thank you for 100,000 subs. It's time for something crazy. Today's video is about... Oh, this isn't very good. Today's video is about pencils, baby. Pencil video, pencil video, pencil video, pencil video, pencil video. A few months ago, in a video, as a joke, I said that I'm gonna make a video about pencils.
Subscribe if you want to see the fucking pencils video.
It was fully a joke, but since then, you guys really wanted me to make a video about pencils. So then I said that at 100K, I'll make a video about pencils. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make a video about pencils. What even is a pencil video? I don't know. Oh, you guys are putting me in such a crazy situation. Well, I lied. I've had months to prepare for this moment. I have a pencil video for you. Today's topic is one of the craziest stories I've ever covered on this channel. There's betrayal in this. There's a heist, romance, and crime. So the first video that we're gonna look at here is from a TikTok account called Dan the Pencil Man. The original video has been removed. We'll understand why as we kind of go along with this. But yeah, let's give it a watch.
So about 10 years ago when my great-granddad passed away, the one thing that he left me was this pencil.
Now, I looked a little bit into this pencil. He's gonna explain it, but it's a whole limited edition thing that the company Montblanc that usually releases pens. This is a very special limited edition pencil that they released back in the 90s, I think 93.
It's quite literally listed in this website of 8 most expensive pencils.
So this is the pencil that his great-granddad gave him. Estimated price $1,000. Unique feature, gold plating, very, very fancy stuff.
I know how rare and expensive this pencil is. I did love it. So I used to, believe me or not, bring it to school.
He brought an $1,000 pencil to school? This guy. Well, I kind of know what happened after this in terms of what happened to this pencil. That's pretty dumb as a start off point. I know that like he's the one that got stolen from, but like you can't trust kids at school with a $1,000 pencil. So Dan the Pencil Man states that yes, he used to take this pencil with him in school, but between recess and like when he'd go home, the pencil would always be on him. Besides, one day, there was one time where he went home and he left the pencil in the pencil case.
But guess what? The one day that I left this pencil in my pencil case was the day that it was stolen.
So yes, Dan is sure that he didn't lose the pencil. He's sure that he put it in the pencil case. And he's also certain that it was premeditated because whoever did this must have known that this was the one time that he left it in the pencil case. He believes that someone was keeping an eye on him, trying to keep an eye on the pencil. Where is it going? In the pencil case? I'm gonna steal it now. That's the thought process of a pencil criminal.
I got the pencil about 10 years ago. I lost it maybe 8 years ago. And since then, I have been looking for this. I want my pencil back. Now, my 2 suspects have always been my best friend at the time, Lou. He sat right next to me. He probably saw that I left the pencil in the pencil case. I wouldn't be surprised if he at one point looked up how much the pencil was worth.
So he says that Lou... We later find out that that guy's full name's Luigi. Luigi was Dan's best friend at the time. He states that after Luigi and his family moved from Italy, they got really close. And the main reason that he suspects him is just the level of access. He saw the pencil, maybe he saw the logo and looked it up, and it would just be the easiest for him to notice that he put it in the pencil case because he just sat right next to him. The second person that he says that he suspects is the school janitor.
The second person is Tony Lyon.
So Tony Lyon, as he says, I'm gonna shorten this up a bit. He was a school janitor. He actually knew what the pencil is, probably an enthusiast, and asked Dan, our main guy, a bunch of questions about it.
Now, Tony was a janitor at our school, High.
So I censored it, but it's important to state that Dan both gave Tony's full name and said the name of the school. We're gonna see why this is important later on.
The only person to come up to me and he was like, oh, is this the Montblanc so-and-so Writer's Edition? And that's how I found out how much that pencil was worth, through this guy. So he knew he had access to the class. And here's the kicker, he would often sit in lessons with us at the time because he was trying to get his own high school diploma. And he was sitting in during the lesson where I left my pencil there for the last time.
So, this is who we got right now. 2 suspects for this case. a pencil case, if you will. Luigi the friend and Tony the janitor. Dan finishes off the TikTok by saying, hey, if anyone has any sort of information, I'm trying to recruit the internet to help me out. You know, the sort of usual shit that people say. I've been looking for this pencil for 8 years. I can't find it. He states that he did an investigation of his own, but he ran into 2 problems. First one being that it would be kind of awkward for him to talk to Tony the janitor and kind of blame him for stealing it. And with Luigi, a bit more of a serious problem. So Dan states that a few months after they finished school,
Luigi sadly died in a motorcycle accident while delivering food for his family's restaurant.
So sadly, Lou passed away. They weren't really on the greatest of terms before this happened because essentially of how much Dan suspected him. Yeah, pretty sad stuff. So about a month passed, the original TikTok gets a bunch of traction. I think before it got deleted, it had maybe 2 million views, and people in the comments get really riled up. And then about a month later, we get this video from this account right here, supposedly Tony Lyon, the janitor.
I'm making this video in response to the social media allegations made against me this week by Dan Elliott. Dan, in his video, shared my full name, shared the school that I worked with.
Which, yeah, I mean, is pretty horrible. At the end of the day, I get the whole idea of trying to investigate something, you know, from your teenage years through TikTok. But you shouldn't really blast people's names like that.
During this past week, I've experienced nothing but harassment. I've had people call my hoe. I've had people call my daughter. People who don't know me are saying that I'm a thief.
I just can't help but be really sad watching this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just horrible. It breaks my heart to see this guy like that. People always just take this shit way too far. Like, why can't people just watch a TikTok about a pencil and then just leave, you know, and just leave? Just walk off, you know? Just have your day. You don't have to find a guy's phone number. You don't have to find his daughter's phone number. Are you crazy? Just a complete lack of sense of how to act in the real world, he says as he holds a microphone pencil.
That I stole this pencil. I worked at a school for the past 35 years of my life. I haven't stolen a damn thing. I haven't stolen a damn pencil. Leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your social media games. Leave my family alone. Do not slander my name.
Broke my damn heart. This shit is horrible. I was like, leave this guy alone. Which is like, that's the good and healthy part of my brain. But then the other part of my brain was like, but did he do it? He says that he did it. But I would kind of like to know if he knows something. Maybe I'm not blaming him, but if he saw something, maybe he liked that pencil a lot. Maybe he saw the person that stole it. I don't know. But obviously, you know, this guy wasn't just like completely made up for our entertainment. So he doesn't owe people anything. So then one day later, Tony goes back in, viral TikTok sensation Tony. He's actually posted a lot of videos since where he just elaborates more on the situation. But this one is pretty concise, so we'll watch that. And we'll see, he actually plays along with the investigation here. He gives some information.
I'm making a second video because I saw some of what you folks at home have to say about this. So I have some things to say.
So Tony wants to clarify a few things in this video. The first one being that yes, he did give a compliment to Dan over that pencil. That is something that happened.
I'm a fan of good craftsmanship. That pencil is a Montblanc 1993 Writer's Edition. I think it's the Charles Dickens version if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. A lot of time is.
I think it's a different guy's, not Charles Dickens. It's a different guy's special edition thingy. I think Oscar Wilde, perhaps, if I remember correctly, if we can bring that up from the beginning of the video.
I did like that pencil, and so I gave it a compliment. It was one compliment. It was one comment. I did state the name of the pencil because I knew what it was. Never in my life would I think that one comment would lead me to where I am today.
Oh, Jesus, man. Really rough stuff. Really, really rough to watch this thing.
While I'm experiencing this endless nightmare. All these endless comments about me, all these endless phone calls.
This is like a guy with a normal job. The interaction with online stuff is not normal to him. His job doesn't involve holding a pencil with a microphone on it. That is a clown's job. So obviously this is probably extremely overwhelming for him.
Second thing that I have to say is this. My daughter sent me a screenshot of Dan Elliott saying that the pencil was stolen on the 5th, on January 5th, 2016.
So let's pull up that comment right here. The original TikTok was deleted, but we have the comment. Dan, the pencil man, said that the pencil was stolen on January 5th. And he said that Tony was sitting in on their class for like a lesson thingy.
Now, I know for a damn fact, while I did stay in that classroom quite a bit, while I did study from there, I know for a damn fact that in January 2016, I was not in that classroom.
Tony wasn't even in the goddamn classroom. This first guy, Dan the Pencil Man, as far as we know now, did he lie? Did he make this story up, but then still bring in real people? Why was he so confident that Tony was there? Why would he besmirch Tony to all these people on the internet? Why would he besmirch his name?
My daughter, God bless her soul, had a horrible asthma attack at that time, and both my wife at the time, my ex-wife, and I made the decision to stay at home so we can take care of her.
Look at this guy. Why are you dragging him into this shit? Why is he even involved?
Before you start spreading lies about decent people on the internet, please check that what you're saying is true or has some sort of substance.
So, yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. I think he says some more similar stuff at the end here.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to take legal action. Don't put me in this position. You don't want to mess with my family. Thank you. Okay, goodbye.
And that's it. Now at this point, after I saw that video, that was when I decided to get myself a little bit in the mix. I contacted Tony, I sent him an email. I was like, hey man, is it cool if I make a video about this? I may have a variety of opinions, but I just kind of want to, look at this. And Tony was really nice. He said, yeah, absolutely, go for it. We even had a little call. I wanted him to feel comfortable, so I didn't record any of it. But then, about a week after that, I go on TikTok and I see this video. So then Mr. Pencilman over here, Dan, he posts this video out of nowhere.
My last video, I mentioned that I had this pencil.
So the beginning is a bit of a recap. I don't give a shit.
My ex-best friend who passed away, who died in a car crash.
Stating the two suspects. We already have them on the cardboard. Lou, his best friend at the time, and Tony.
And Tony.
That's what I said.
Just made a video saying that I've been harassing him, that I've been sending fans against him, etc., saying that I'm
yeah, saying that you're harassing him. Get to the goddamn point. I'm being overly aggressive for dramatic effect. I don't know this guy.
He couldn't go to school because his daughter had a bad asthma attack. He said that his daughter sent him this, his daughter sent him that, and because of that daughter asthma attack, he couldn't have been in school when this happened. Now, you're probably expecting me to maybe apologize to Tony, but there's only one problem. Tony doesn't have a daughter. He mentioned a wife as well. Tony never had a wife. He'd always talk about how living the bachelor's life is great and how much fun he's having.
Like he's from fucking Entourage. He'd talk about being a bachelor all the time.
Being a bachelor. Tony doesn't have a wife. Why is he lying? We knew Tony well. He'd go to our class all the time. He'd study in our class. So if this guy had a wife, and after all the investigation that I've been doing to find this goddamn pencil, if he had a wife, I can tell you that I would know.
Why is he lying about the wife and daughter thing? I guess the asthma, the daughter's asthma does give him a bit of a cover. I once had a really bad asthma attack when I was a kid. So like that's, you need someone to sometimes watch over you for that. Did he just make it up? Was that the lie? Who is lying? But then he says this. The one romantic connection that he remembers Tony having, or at least like a flirtatious connection, the one thing that he remembers
was between none other than Tony the janitor and Luigi's mom.
Was he having an affair with the mom? What's going on here? Is everything connected? This is what pencil video's all about. Serious drama like this, affairs, janitors making out with moms. This is what pencil drama is about. You thought you were ready for this. I shaved my beard for this video to make myself look more innocent, to make you less suspecting of how crazy of a video you're gonna see. And it gets even crazier. So then Dan, in the comments of that video, states that he contacted Luigi's mom and they had a call. Okay, let's watch this.
She's probably gonna use a few Italian words.
He says that something about like there's gonna be some translation for the video because like Luigi's family immigrated from Italy, I think.
Hello, Maria?
Yes, it's a me.
It's a me because she's Italian. That's pretty standard Italian slang.
I saw that you called.
Listen, Dad, I'm calling you today because you need to stop what you're doing. It's hurting innocent people.
Is that like a threat or something?
I'm just trying to get into the truth.
The truth. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. I f***ed Tony the janitor.
What?
I f***ed Tony the janitor. You want me to say it a third time? I f***ed Tony the janitor. Oh God. Oh, I loved him so much. But he said we couldn't be together. I was a married woman, you see. I think to myself, oh, Mamma Mia.
That's Italian.
Maybe if I find something that will make his heart shine, maybe we can be together. So he was talking about this. He was talking at the time about this pencil of yours, Dan. He was like, oh, this pencil, che bellissimo.
How beautiful in Italian, che bellissimo.
What a bellissimo pencil, you know? It was made by Montblanc. Usually they make pens, but this time they make pencils. And then my son comes in and he was talking about the same goddamn pencil. He was like, oh, mama, what a pencil. What a pencil my friend Dan has. So I think to myself, this is it. I take Tony the janitor's keys. I duplicate them. And I put a little camera in your pencil case.
She put a camera in his pencil case?
I saw to myself that you put the pencil in that pencil case that one day. So I come in with the keys. I steal the pencil. And then I come home. But my boy, oh God, my boy, he saw his mama with the pencil. He saw me as a thief. He said, Mama, why are you stealing a pencil? I tell him, please, my boy. I did it for amore.
Amore.
I did it for amore, for an amore. But he wouldn't have it. After a few months, he tells me, I'm gonna go tell mio amico.
That's my friend in Italian.
But I wasn't going to jail. So I killed him.
What?
I killed my boy. I put pizza dough in his pizza delivery moped.
Oh my God.
A Vespa, more specifically. I killed my boy. But I swear I did it for love.
Oh my God. This woman is sick.
In a stereotypically Italian way.
What a sick woman. Oh my God.
Oh, what have I done? Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
At 200K, I will make a drama video about air. That's what you'll get for that one. Thank you so much for 100K on this channel. I've seen all the comments of you guys asking for this. So if you click on the link in the description, you can buy either a poster or a t-shirt of the cardboard mosaics that I've been creating. This is the second one. I had another one before. Every drawing, including the pencil one, will be on this mosaic, and you can buy that and wear it. There's two versions of it. One with just the screenshots from the cardboard and one where I redrew the stuff. I will say this, my sample for this did not arrive in time, so I genuinely cannot fully vouch for the quality of the shirts. If you want to buy them, that's your decision. It's okay if you don't. I know that the posters are good quality though, so you can buy that. You can also just not buy anything. I put it there because you guys wanted that to exist. Thank you so much for 100K. I'll see you at 200 with the air video. I don't know what that is, but I'll meet you there. Okay, bye.